moments, but I know just looking at both of you, Judy and Lindsay, it's just almost hard to speak after watching that, Judy.
Yeah, I hadn't heard this before. And the domino effect of this crime
name is
and the
Michael
fact that it impacted all of their lives in such profound
December
ways.
6, 1999.
It's hard to even comprehend when you
17
see
years
a hard cop like
not commit those
Dan
crimes. I
Jackson
had no
crying.
involvement in
Yeah.
them,
And now on the stand we have Michael Scott,
Okay.
one of the
Yes.
exonerators.
Oh, wow.
every day since. 8 years later, on October 6th, 8 years, October 6th, in 1999, when I was 25 years old, I was accused, tried, and wrongfully convicted. I was sentenced to life in prison. On June 6, 2007, the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals overturned that wrongful conviction due to serious constitutional violations. While I was awaiting a new trial, DNA testing on March 18, 2008 excluded me and the other wrongfully accused individuals in this case. Today, more than 26 years later, modern forensic science again conclusively confirms that what I have always maintained. I had nothing to do with these crimes. The evidence identifies Robert Eugene Brashers, a known serial killer, and is the sole person responsible. He is someone I've never met. I lost my family, I lost my youth, I lost my early adulthood. My daughter was just 3 years old when I was arrested. We had just celebrated our first wedding anniversary. I lost the chance to build a life with my family. When I was finally released, the relationship I once had with my wife just wasn't there. That ultimately led to our divorce. For decades, I have carried the burden of wrongful conviction. Every day, I have carried the weight of a crime I did not commit. No court ruling can return the years and the love that were taken from me, but it can acknowledge the truth. I am not guilty. Your Honor, I respectfully ask the court to formally recognize my innocence and allow the record to reflect the evidence now confirms that I did not commit these crimes.
Michael,
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
I'm going to ask you a few questions about some exhibits. Is that going to be okay?
Sure.
I'm going to have to do it with the judge's permission from that little machine, and the deputy's going to help me. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to show you these 5 Show you. What's been marked and admitted in this case is exhibit number 9. Can you tell us who was in the picture?
That's myself. I guess I was 16 years old. I
Who's
was,
the 16-year-old?
I'm getting ready to go to probably a concert, an orchestra concert that I would perform. I was in orchestra in school, so I was probably dressed up to go perform.
About 16 years?
I think so.
I'll show you what's been marked and admitted in this case is exhibit number 10. Could you tell us who that
That's
young dapper man is?
that was our wedding. 98. That's Grandma Scott,
Which one's Grandma Scott?
the lady in blue. I want to say Grandma Stark, but I'm not sure that's 100% right.
Grace Stark.
That's Grace Stark, next to Janine. Yeah. Yes, she is. She's sitting in the audience with us. No.
And this is an interesting picture.
That is a collage of, at the time, all the pictures of Jasmine. And that's actually taken in the library of,
Trying to get some judge to see.
you're hung on,
Tell us again.
that's a lot of pictures year to year of Jasmine. And then that's a picture taken of me, Jasmine, and Janine in the Ramsey 1 library. At a
Tell us
visit.
what the Ramsey 1 library is. Tell us that.
That's the prison library. That's where we had contact. It's the only place we could have contact visitations. So, I mean, that's where we had visitation.
Mike, you said that you had been incarcerated for about 12 and a half years before you were incarcerated.
Something like that.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as exhibit 7 in the case. Now, I showed this to you.
I believe, yes, sir, you have.
What does that not do? Tell us. Time of incarceration.
That was the letter submitted to TDC, the TDCJ on how much time, I believe. What occurred. That's the basic synopsis of my time spent inside, I believe.
I'm going to show you now exhibit 8. Now, exhibit 8 is a compilation of documents.
It's upside down, please.
Exhibit 8. You know the one you did?
Yeah, you showed me this about 2 weeks ago. That's part of your intake for Gurney, I would guess. That's my intake paperwork.
And it shows all these pages attached to exhibit A.
Yeah,
What is it telling us?
all the places that I spent time in, all the units that I traveled to.
So you're sure about the amount of time that you were incarcerated?
As far as those documentations have listed, yes.
No further questions. Thank you, Mike.
No problem. Thank you, ma'am.
We've been listening to Forrest Welborn, who was sentenced to
At this
life
time,
in
on
prison
behalf of Mike
for
Scott,
this
I would
crime
like to
that
call Phil
officials
Scott,
say
who is
that
Mike Scott's
he
father.
did not commit, nor did any of the other 3 men who were implicated, arrested and charged in 1999 in this crime. a little unclear about what is happening next, but Lindsay Richards, who is a current defense attorney and former prosecutor, just as this next witness takes the stand, your impressions of what we've been listening to.